All right, so recently Reebok released the Classic Leather Legacy, and I wanted to give you guys a review of the shoe. Reebok actually sent me this pair. I didn't expect it, and so I decided I'm gonna do a review for you guys and just show you guys what these things are about. So let's go ahead and get in the video. What is going on, guys? Hess here, collectivekicks.com. If you guys would like to shop this week's top sneaker deals that I carry for you guys, check over my website, collectivekicks.com, or also follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I usually post all the deals that I find on those social media outlets. Anyway, today we have these crazy Reeboks, and honestly, I gotta say I'm impressed with them. They look really cool. It's a little bit of a different vibe than a Reebok Classic. The Reebok Classic, to me, looks okay, but it's just not a shoe that I'm really in love with. And then there's also a Reebok Aztec as well, and it's an OG sneaker, and it has some nice vibes to that shoe. But honestly, this is like the perfect mix of a modern day creation of like two legacy models meshed into one and brought into more modern times. And that's what they were trying to do with the Legacy, and that's what they, like, in my opinion, did successfully. These kind of remind me of like an Adidas night jogger where it's sort of a futuristic retro sort of vibe. So by that I'm meaning like there's some like legacy stuff involved with it, but then you also have like the future forward like design elements of the shoe. So this one has some cut and sew elements with some suede over top of some panels and then some mesh. But the mesh that they use in the toe box is actually kind of nice. And then you have that nylon tongue that's like the raw edge tongue that like the night joggers have. But then you do have some elements of the shoe that make it look more future forward. And definitely the midsole helps drive that because it's a really aggressive midsole. It's big, it's bulky. You can see it's a little bit protruded on the back. And then you have a couple different lines right here in the front, even the four little lines. The outsole traction pattern, it looks pretty cool as well. So this is a model that I actually really dig the looks of, but the best thing is they have really cool colorways and the price point's only 80 bucks. I like this colorway a lot. It's really simple and clean colors like white and grays, but they also have some other ones with really bright blue and red and yellow that really pop and like show off different design elements of the sneaker. So just a little bit about the shoe. It says it's rad 70s running style reimagined. The classic legacy shoes take their design inspiration from the old school trainers. A sculpted 3D look gives the midsole a fierce attitude. Bold colors pop for a standout look, and the upper mix of suede and textile for extra texture and depth. For the midsole, it says it's injected molded midsole for lightweight and extra cushioning. The one thing I don't know about the shoe is like the type of foam used in the midsole. It's soft. It's actually pretty good on feet, but there's no proprietary name to what the foam is as far as I know. That being said, I think that these would be a grand slam, and hopefully Reebok's, that being said, hopefully Reebok's watching this, because my personal take on this, and hopefully, so my personal thought, and hopefully Reebok's watching this, but man, if you guys can make this happen, I'd be like there to buy it for sure. But take the float ride technology that you guys have, put it in the midsole here, give me $100 price point on that, 110 bucks. I think that's gonna be a winner for sure, because float ride is actually really, really soft, squishy, responsive. It's a really nice midsole material. The proprietary material that they use on that float ride stuff is really, really good. So I think that if they add that name behind it, it will give more energy to the float ride name and give more people a chance to try out that float ride stuff on a casual perspective, and they'll see that it's actually really good as well. In my opinion, that would be a grand slam because you do have that retro vibe, and what's more futuristic than using that running shoe technology on the midsole of the shoe. But that's pretty much my only critique. I mean, for 80 bucks, I think this is a solid choice. They look stylish, they're comfortable, and you get kind of a chunky vibe with them. You have a retro vibe, but it's more comfortable than like a regular pair of retros. I think that Reebok did a great job, and I don't know who sent these over, but shout out to whoever did. Appreciate you all for doing that, and this, a good all-around option for you guys' feet from casual perspective. But what do you guys think? Drop a comment in the comment section. Reebok Classic Leather Legacy. I think it's a really cool, nice little stepping stone in 2020, and Reebok's been doing some pretty cool stuff, man. The Reebok Zig Connecticut stuff, I really like the look at that. The float ride technology is great, and now they have a contender for a more modernized retro runner. I mean, they're doing some good stuff, man. I appreciate what they're doing, and I'm actually hitting the Reebok website more often now than I ever have in the past, just because I'm more interested in the new products that they've been bringing to the table. So nice work, Reebok. Thank you for sending these over. Anyway, that's the video. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of the day. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new to it. Notification bell to be notified of when the videos are posted. And if you guys like the video, please drop a like on the video. It means a lot if you guys do that. Anyway, have a good one. We'll see you guys for some more videos soon. Peace, guys.